So, Seiyo Sono Ich is from Katate Dori. All I'm going to do is re-grip, and I'm going to roll it up so that the elbow, the bend is going to be like this here, right? So the elbow is down. I'm going to move in, but I'm not going to go over. I'm not coming over here because he'll choke me with that hand. I'm going to stay to the outside. I'm going to lock it up here, and this is a break right here. Now, to be nice, I'm going to let him roll it so that he folds it over. Now, from here, I just go under his weight, lift him up, and then throw him over my shoulder, which we're not going to do. I can go down if I want to be nice. So, Seiyo Sono Ich is up here. I'm here, I break it. I'm going to bend it so that here, I can go all the way down this way, and then roll him over so that he can actually get a roll in it, but I don't have to hurt him. That's Seiyo Sono Ich. So we're going to practice that. Well, let's run through them all real quick so that I actually kind of get them out there. Seiyo Sono Ni is from Gakute Dori. Now from here, I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to grab here. Now, if I come out this way, I'm bending down like I do with the koshis, and then again, let him bend it and rolling. Generally, you throw them over the shoulder, but I don't mind if you go elsewhere on that. So the first one, Katate Dori, I'm here and it breaks. The second one, Gakute Dori, again I come over here and it breaks. Number 3, 4, and 5 all start from a lapel grab and a wrist grab. The last one is number 6. It's, yeah. So lapel grab and a wrist grab. Grab them like this. The one on the lapel, I'm going to cross that leg over, and I'm going to roll this lapel up so that I get underneath his armpit. Below, pick him up and throw him over. That's where you hit like that, so you got to be really careful. The fourth one is the same thing, but this time, once I get him locked up here, instead of staying standing, I'm going to actually go down and roll him over this way. Okay? The fifth one, same position. This time I'm going to ushuro, and I'm going to draw him in on me like this. So I'm going to do an ushuro, and as he steps in, it's when I turn, grab him, and pick him up, throw him over, which we're probably not going to do today, but I'm going to get some movements. The sixth one is from ski. He's going to punch, deflect it, grip, go to the side, go down on one knee, or you can go seizai. I don't really care either way. And I'm going to bring him over. This hand here can scoop the leg, and I roll him over my shoulder that way. Those are the 6 Seiyo. So we'll begin with the first one. You guys come out here, and we'll run through those. We'll let Steve do them first so you get to be Uki. Yes. Katate Dori, Seiyo Sono Ich. Yeah. The outside leg goes across, stay on the outside, up, and break. There you go. And from the bend there, and then you just go under his, under it, and then roll him over your shoulder. Yeah. Second one is from Gakute Dori. Roll it like you're going to grab this with this hand. Roll it like you're going to do a shiho. So grip, roll it in, and then go across. There you go. And you can do it there, or you can bend him over this way. Yeah. Yes. 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 Then we're going to go lapel grab. He's going to, lapel grab and a wrist grab. This leg will go across. This elbow will go up under his armpit. You'll turn. Scoot this leg back a little bit so you're facing this. Yeah, and you're going to go over his shoulder. Put your butt right up against. There you go. Yes. 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 So it looks like this. So I'm going to grab him just like this. And you lift this arm just a tad bit. This arm rolls underneath his armpit, and you can lay it here. You come in here, you lift him up, and then you lift him like this, and then you just slam his out. That's when it's BAM! And that's why we put that loud.
Teetering.
Yes. Yes. All right?
I can go, but I don't want to go.
Yes.
That's not the fall that hurts, it's that sudden stop.
It is that. See, the fall never gets you. It's that sudden stop at the end. The fourth one is the same thing, but this time you go down to Seiza or Kiza, depending on what you want. Here. Yes, bend it there. Yeah, go ahead and bring. You want it? There you go. There you go. Yeah, and then that comes over and you throw it over that way. Yes.
You gotta hold my arm there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Fifth one is the same grip. This time you're going to Oshuro back and draw him into you, and that's when the turn happens. Yeah, you can draw him here and then step. There you go. Yes. 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 So you're going to have this grip here like this, and we're fighting like this, and when he comes in on me, I'm going to let him come in and wham, just like that. Do you feel how easy? Do you feel how whoop?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the fifth. The sixth, the wee. Yes. The sixth one comes from a ski. So he's gonna punch. There you go. Go down to one knee. This grips up this way. You're gonna face him out. So he's gonna punch.
Okay.
Wait, you're all right. I wasn't gonna throw you. And then he goes.
I was actually kind of prepared.
No, you were kind of prepared for that. And I'm like that. So go slow. Down, and then go over your shoulders. There you go. Yes, and roll him over. Hey, oh, there you go. That's a pretty good fall. But you notice how you come down kind of hard and
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So those are the six.
I figured we're a little closer to figuring out.
Little, yes. So number one, Katsute Dori, Seiyo Sono each. Turn, step in with my outside boom here, and I just break it. And again, let him bend it. When you actually bend down, pick him up and throw him over your shoulder. Number two goes from Katsute Dori. You can do it the same way. Boom here, smack, and throw. Or if you want to do it the other direction, you can come all the way under here like this and roll him more this way. Number 3, 4, and 5. Put in the lapel grab. So 3, boom, and then throw. 4 is the same thing, but this time we go down and throwing. Number 5, either he pushes on me or I draw him back, it doesn't really matter. So he comes in and I get him here and grab him and just lift him up, throw him. And number 6, he punches and I throw him like that. All right? So we're gonna let Alex run through him one time.
Ready for this?
We'll see. You're ready. All right. Regrip so he can't, so he doesn't, even if he lets go, it doesn't matter. Your outside leg is going to cross in front, and from here, stay on the outside of him, and you just break it here, let him turn it, and then you can keep him over. Bend down below his center of gravity there, and then lean over this way, and then lift him up. There you go.
There you go.
Yes. Less work. So if I try, it is surprisingly easy because,
Fireman carry.
yeah, if I stay up here and try to lift him up from here, I'm trying to lift his entire body. But if I squat down and go under, see how he's already leaning? Just like that. And all you got to do once you get him up, a little pull and a butt pump, boom, and he's on his back or head. So this one, just do the same thing. Lift this up. You can stay on the outside. There you go. Grip. This leg goes across. Now you can stay here and break it and do the exact same thing. Or this, but if you're gonna do this, lean over like you do in a koshi. Yeah. That way he has a harder time. Here we go. That way he has a. So if you're gonna stay to the outside, which is preferable for me, boom, and I break it here. Okay. But if you end up on the inside of his body, and you're here, you don't want to be like this, because all he's got to do is use it, and then we're in for this, okay? So what we do, good, there you go. So when I turn it this way, to help with that, I'm going to lean over here like this, so he has a harder time grabbing me. And then I can get him up here, bump, just like that. And he goes, see how easy it was just to get you up? Yes, 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 right there.
All right, that one better.
Just make sure you let him bend his arm before you lift him up, because you will jack up somebody's elbow. All right, third one, fourth one, and fifth one all come from a lapel and sleeve grip. Yes. Now, this leg will cross over. Whichever lapel arm you have, that leg is going to cross over. The elbow is going to go up underneath his armpit. You pull him up here, there. There you go. Bring this back a little bit. You want it down. Now lean forward and lift him up, and then right over your shoulder. It does feel a little awkward with the hand until you get comfortable with it. And honestly, once you get the idea of it, if you want to completely let go of this right here, you can still do that. This here is just to teach this, okay? But you can literally do it like this. Okay, just like that. As long as your elbow gets tucked under there, you got it. But I want to keep this here, at least at the very beginning, so that you can get this. See, that doesn't bother me anymore. I hold on to this like this and lob them around everywhere I want to go. And I can see how it works on your wrist, but that'll go away. Yeah, there you go. That's better. That's better. If you want to even actually bring this back a little bit, so you want to be like this when you get to it, when you get over here. So I'm like this here. I got this here. I want in here like this.
Oh, I see.
Hold on a minute. I'm up like that. Because if I'm over here like this, then I'm not connected to him quite so much. I want to be just like this. Boom, wham! And then you can literally throw him with one hand at that point. Four is exactly the same thing, but this time you go down to Kiza or Seiza.
I was like, I know it's similar, but different.
Yeah, this way you go all the way to the ground. You can either right there you go, yes.
And I could feel how his weight moved over.
Yes, yes, yes. And then the sixth one, that grip, go ahead and get the same grip. And either he pushes in or you draw him back. It doesn't really matter which way. Boom, and then you go, there it is, yes.
And it's a lot easier to...
Yeah, because he's coming in on you. So if he comes in on you like this, you just go. Just like that. You let him do all the work. But we're static right now, so we're not very active. All right, so that's good. And then the last one, from the punch. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So you can go like this and grip it, because we do a shomenate like that.
Basically doing
this is a boom right here, bam. We do a shomenate like that. Or if you're decent enough, you can get it like this, right? And then here, you're going to face perpendicular to where he's at. You're going to go down to either one knee or seiza. And as he comes in, you're going to bend over and let him go right over your... When you're on my foot. Yeah. So when you go down and smash your foot and try to throw him over, that's what you're supposed to do, but I didn't let go of his foot, so...
I don't mind rolling, but
there you go.
Still on my foot.
Now, Fluffy Bunny Aikido does this in a very similar way. I'll show you how it kind of works with Fluffy Bunny. So in Fluffy Bunny, you don't ever have to touch him. So what happens is, when he comes in, you don't have to really punch or anything. It's just like you're coming in on me. I just go down like this, and he just rolls over me.
Oh, like magic.
Now, if he's really bum rushing me, and I go like this, that's going to help. But it doesn't do everything. It doesn't do everything. But that's how Fluffy Bunny does it. And you can see it on YouTube. The master guy will just go down like this, and people just flip over him all the time. But I like to make sure it really happens. So even boom, boom, like this here. Now, I don't just stand here and do a... He's here, and as he's stepping forward, I'm stepping back at the same time and guiding him. Just like that. And to be totally honest, it's safer for him than me trying to stand my ground and throw him over. I let him do all the work. So there we go. So let's try that. We'll go slow, boom, go down, and there you go. There you go. Try to go all the way down, says off, so that, yeah, that way you get a lot lower. And you just guide his arm. All you're doing is guiding his arm like this at this point, just out and around. Don't go straight down. Use the ball to go around. Try one more time. And again, you don't really have to worry about this technique until much later, but there you go. That's good. Yes. But he needs to practice falling with it anyway, so. And that's Seiyo Nages. Those are the 6 of those. I only remember 2 of them. I couldn't remember the other ones. I remember the first one and the last one. The ones in the middle, I'm like, what? But it took me like 2 seconds to look at one just start, and I'm like, oh, I got it. So, anyway, those are the Seiyo Nages. Now, we also ran through the 4 deflections that we use in Zenshin Aikido. And I'm going to alter what I told you Wednesday a little bit. So the first one is a 1-strike attack. So, and I want to be on the outside of the attack rather than on the inside. So when he punches, this hand is going to deflect and punch at the same time. Okay? Now, yes, you got to use body and movement. You can't just stand there like this and expect him to move over. You're going to use your Arumi footwork, bam, just like that. So that's the strike. That's 1. Number 2 is 2. This one here is what's going to change a little. The second one is 2 strikes. So when he punches in, I have 2 different directions I can go. Now in the Filipino martial arts, this is called gunting. Gunting means to scissor. This is one of my most favorite Filipino attacks ever. So you can go 2 different directions, and we do 2 strikes at the same time. One on the inside, one on the outside of the arm. The one on the wrist outside, inside arm at the elbow will cause it to bend in. So it looks like this, like that. That causes it to bend in. Now if you do it opposite, and you hit the wrist on the inside and the elbow on the outside, that breaks because it doesn't bend that way. Now in training, we go like this. We just slap. Just a little slap. Alright, you can feel it and you know what's happening. Really, they're hits, they're strikes. Bam! That bends it. That breaks it. Okay, that's number 2. That's strike 2. The third one you see all the time. You see one variation of this all the time. This is one I do most. It's outside wrist, under to the outside elbow, and then a strike to the face. The second version of that is the inside-outside. So I go inside, outside, like an X block. I think you know what an X is. Yeah. Like this here, and then you guide that out, and then it's a strike here. That's the 2 versions of the 3. Number 4 is 4 strikes. Again, it's outside at the wrist, outside at the elbow. The one that was at the wrist then goes either on the forearm or the upper arm and pins it with a little tap in the pin, and then you punch. So number 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Number 2 is 1, 2. Number 1 is 1. So 1 through 4, that's how many strikes you have. Alright? So I'm going to run that with him real quick, and then we'll work on it with you. So 1, yeah, boom. And you can use either arm, it doesn't matter. Boom, yeah. All you want to do is you want to go to my face and you're out of range just fine. Now, when he puts his, just go ahead and stick your arm out there. When I punch him and that arm is there, yeah, I'm like this and that creates a V and I punch myself. I go right into his freaking fist. So, assuming that he's really punching at me, if I'm punching at him like this and I hit that, and I do it to myself. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the gunting. So outside at the wrist, inside, yes. Or you can go the opposite direction, just be really soft. But yes. Now, When you do this one, please be very careful because it's easy to hyperextend somebody's elbows in that. I'm very easy. Number 3, the first one is you're very comfortable. You have 1, 2, and 3, yes. And the other version is the X block version. You go inside to the wrist, outside. No, that's fine. This one's the inside where you had it. There you go. This one comes under here, and then that guides it out, and then you push it back. Bam, yes.
You get one, but then
So do that one more time. There you go. Yes. Just don't block it. It's not a block, it's a deflection. So when you punch, I don't want this to stay here and this to stay here like this and you block it. What I'm doing is when he's punching me, I'm using this to kind of deflect it a little bit here, but when I do that one, boom, and it goes like that. So inside wrist, boom, there you go. That one hit with there. There you go. You could hit with that one, but and then the fourth one is the 3 count, 1, 2, and then tap, and then a punch. Yes. There you go. Well, or elbow. I love elbows. You know. So you ready for that? Of course you are. We'll see. Well, sure you are. So number 1 is just 1 strike. He's going to punch you, and you're going to use his attack to deflect off of his arm and punch him in the face. Yep. Go ahead and step with the Remy because you always want to use footwork. Now you can use inside or outside. It doesn't matter. I like my outside. Bang, just like that. Okay. And then there's an Remy there. Yeah, or an Aikyo. I'm sorry, an Aikyo there. There you go. That's decent. That's decent. Now number 2 is a glunting. Just for safety purposes, let's go to the wrist to the outside and inside there so it actually fits. There you go. Yep. And the other one breaks. You can try that one just to go really soft. There, yes, yes. And then number 3 is the outside deflect at the wrist. Outside deflect at the wrist. Here. This goes the elbow up like you're going to cover, and then that one punches. So it's like, this one, for some reason, this one's confusing to people. So we can do this in stages if you want. So the first one is going to be an outside tap to the wrist, like that. Okay? And then the second strike to that is at the elbow, and it comes up like you're covering. Like this, you're going to cover. So those 2 strikes are like this. And then the third one is the actual punch. There you go. There you go. People have a lot of trouble with that one. There you go. There you go. And then the fourth one is exactly the same thing, but instead of punching with this hand, you pat down, and what you're going to do is really pin it to his body. So when he punches, pat that away, and of course we're moving. Pat that away, cover this hand here. You can strike, because I like to do that, but we just pin it to his body and then punch to the face. There you go. Yeah. Easy peasy, right? Yeah.
Sorry, mine's going.
Mine's going everywhere. Are you coming up with new things to hurt people with? Nothing wrong with it. Let's show me. Show me what you're thinking. On him.
On you.
Because then I can't see it quite so well. So what do you need to do?
Where here's the here.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then he
grab and he
yes. Oh yeah. I've done that a lot to people. I've done that to many people.
I was like,
yes.
You're like elbow. I'm like,
yes.
Punch and grab that
It
arm.
is. Yes. Well, I'm glad you see that because I do that to people. So when they punch, so I'm here and then that extension right there, and I go down to one knee and I got him just like that. Yep. Yeah, I used to do that to people all the time. That's one of my favorite moves. But that's actually kind of a variation of 2 different hijis, because hiji so no ichi is here, and then hiji so no ni is here. So what you do is you combine both of those, you're outside, but you go to the inside and drop. Yeah. Absolutely. Glad you fantastic. Yeah, I love that. One of my favorite. It's one of my favorite ways to do Hichi, and I don't even add that into the requirements. And I'm glad you saw that. That's really cool. All right, so there we go. So let's go. Let's get back to the Seiyos real quick, and let's work Seiyos one more time each person. So we'll let Steve do it first, so you get to Katsute Dori, Seiyo Sono each. Yes. Yes. There you go. Good. Yes. Yes. Seiyo Sono Ni. And you can do it both directions. Gakute. You can either do it both directions or you can just do one of them. It doesn't really matter, whichever one that makes you happy. Yes. 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 There you go. Good. Good. Do you want to do the other version of it, or do you want to go to the... No. Seiyo Sono San.
We had to mix each other to take. No, I think we want to. We had to go play Go Fish. With our pictures.
Yeah. Try not to stay to his side. I want you to be like, yes. Yes. Good. There you go. Yes. Yeah, when you work these techniques, when you got a hold of him and you lock it up, try not to be over here like this. You want to be like right here on it. So when you get down here like this and lift him up, he's just right there, and then you just whoop, right over.
Inside voices, remember.
Seiyo Sono Shi is the same thing, except this time you go down and either keys off or Seiyo or Ki. Yeah, there you go. Nice. There you go. Good. Good.
What's that word?
Number 5. This time he either pulls in on you, steps in, or you draw him back. Either way. There you go. And there you catch him. There you go. Yes. And then the last one, 6, is from a ski. That's fine.
Here,
Step.
here.
Yeah, try to go ahead and back here real quick, and then. So if you can get that, that's cool. But what you're doing is you're going to go parallel to him. You're going to go down, and you're going to bring him over both shoulders.
Okay.
Here like this. Can you roll, or do you not want to?
I can.
You can't. Okay. So you bring him over and roll him over both shoulders like that.
Bam.
Yeah, yes. There you go. Yes. There you go. You all right? Yep. Yeah, you hit a little. You hit a little.
It's almost a little slap ball.
Yes, yes. So, if you want to like avoid the whole, go ahead and go slow. If this is too much at first, all you really got to do is just catch it like this, just drop down and go over. If this is too much at first. So try it that way without the deflection. Just try with the, as he punches in, punch in slow. There you go. There, and just go down and there you go. Yes.
For the end.
Yeah. Well, I'll let him do it to me one time. So I'm going to punch in, and you just there it is, right there. And you go down and yeah. Fantastic. Those are Seiyo Nuggets, which are fun. I like them. They're really fun. All right, so let's get to Alex's techniques real quick.
Unicorns. I do have unicorn on these.
I was the one that picked his
But they're Powder Puff Girls or.
I was the one that picked his underwear out.
Tomorrow's. The kids got them for me for Christmas one year.
I was the one that got her.
That's the old underwear, and I had her go back to the clean clothes, and that's the one she grabbed. So.
All right,
That's the first
so
one I
you
ever
have Ikkyos, Nikkyos, and Sankyos. All right, so let's see the Ikkyos. Ikkyos on each knee, San, Shi, and go.
That's a lot to say at one time.
It is. It's a lot to do.
Rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Good.
Nice, very good. That's really flowing. I like it. I like it. See it on the other side.
And the reason it's so floaty is because I got to practice.
Exactly.
Don't throw your arm. Huh? You're doing me.
So when he grabs, you do this. You swing it before you do. You swing it. Yeah. He used to do the same thing. Don't swing your arm.
It gives the momentum.
But it tells him what you're doing.
Yeah, so you turn around and move like this, I'm just going like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
There you go. Nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ikkyo sono ni. Outside. Good. No, hold on. Kaiten. There, I'm sorry, Tinkan. See, I did it. Tinkan.
I was like,
Yeah, Tinkan. A Remy Tinkan. There you go. Bring him over to the other side.
oh,
Yeah, Remy with
I
the
know.
inside down.
I
Yeah.
had
Okay.
it confused.
That's fine.
Something up.
I do it all the time. There you go. There it is. Yes. Oh, nice. Nice. He has that nice little push right there in the perfect spot.
My daughter.
Well, there you go. There you go. Learn that from my daughter. Good. Yes. There it is. Yes. Fantastic. Good. Ikkyo sono san. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes.
Answer it! I'm busy. It's your mom.
And as you go undering, when you go undering and turn, that hand can just nice little
I'm
tap.
just more focused on getting that regular technique down.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We'll have the actual wax in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Good. Good. There you go. That's good. There you go. Good.
You almost did it.
Nice. Yes. Good. Good.
I almost did it well.
Say who?
Oh, yeah. On accident.
Ikkyo sono shi. Free hand. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Good.
For some reason, I don't think we practiced that one as much. I mean, as much.
Well, maybe not as much. Yeah. Good.
I know we've done it, but not as much. Yeah, I remember now because
There we
I
go.
was like, what is this stuff?
There you go. There you go. All right. Now let's see Ikkyo sono go.
Trying to think. Don't remember.
Let Steve do it. There you go. Yes. So when I hit Ikkyo, instead of staying here and getting him off balance, I step in on him and I bring him down. And if he falls, he falls. But if he doesn't, go ahead and come up real quick to the.
It doesn't, you step to the side.
You step in on him.
Oh.
You do one of two.
Step in and then
So he
step
goes down on right here. So you got two choices. You can step in like this, there, and then you step back out and draw him here. Boom. Okay? Sometimes the step in will cause him to go over that way. Because it's really just, go ahead and stay down there real quick. So I got him down here like this and I'm here. Alright? This is really a knee. Boom. Just like that. But in Aikido, we can't knee people, so we're not allowed to do that yet. Once you get your black belt and we get into Aiki-Jitsu instead of Aikido, you get to do all the fun punching and kicking and stomping and biting and chewing up and spitting out stuff. So, Z-lock. Alright, this time you get the, there you go. Get the Ikkyo set on him before you go in like that. Get this Ikkyo on him.
Oh.
Okay? And then this is where you bring him down to the ground. You can just draw him straight down over there. Now, this leg will move in on him there, and if he doesn't go down, then it comes over this way and you got it. There you go. Yes. As a matter of fact, I forgot to have you do that one on your test, but that's okay.
Cheater.
Yeah, he cheated. I cheated because I didn't tell him to do it. There you go. Yes. Nice. Yes. And there you go. You take him down, and then you step in on him. Boom. Nice. And then draw it back. There you go. Good. Good. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. And then he goes, oh, high five for that. He adds a loss to it.
Just thinking.
There you go. All right. Those are the Ikkyos. Nikyos, 3 Nikyos. Nikyo sono each, ni and san. There you go. Thumb up. That will break. There you go. Good.
He taught me.
There you go.
He taught
Good.
Taught me a trick and it works.
Oh yeah, about pulling them in?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I usually don't tell tricks like that until after you get the techniques done, but feel free to learn all that fun stuff. Feel free. So, Nikyo sono ni. Pac-Man, yeah. Good.
Thumb.
Yes. There. Oh, nice. Yes. Good. Nikyo sono san dakate.
So,
Hand goes over, and then right up, thumb. Keep the thumb in there. Roll it. There you go. There. And then this hand can either stay here or it can go up here. That one.
oh,
That's
yes,
the meat.
I remember now.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Well, obviously not. You just slapped it. There you go. Good. There you go. There you'll learn, and eventually you'll start doing that to people too. So that.
He said in one class, you're bringing it up to your hand.
You can. There you go. Boom. Good. There. Excellent. So those are the Nikyos. So we got 2 Sankyos. And once you get those 2 done, then you'll be ready for your next tip. So let's see the 2 Sankyos. Sankyo sono each and Sankyo sono ni.
Remember handshake.
That's fine. Z-lock. Uppercut.
Almost.
Okay, chin.
Good.
Oh,
There you go.
I got it.
You got it.
It
Yes.
takes me a minute.
Oh, I get it. Yes. Nice, nice. Yeah. Well, make sure this is locked in there before this hand even comes in. You want that locked just like this here, and you want the elbow up and the fingers down like this before this, and then this hand just slips up in there, and then that's when the twist comes in right there. Yeah. Good. Good. And then the twist. Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. Sit on the other side. What am I doing?
Mixing techniques.
Mixing techniques. It happens.
Yes, it does.
There, good, good. Not this way. There you go. Good,
Like,
good. Yeah, you just release it going that
go
way.
for a walk.
Yes. And then the second, patty cake. Yes. Good. Grip it. There you go. Good, good. Nice. Very good. Good, good. You'll be ready real soon. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you
He's
go.
like, yeah, that one.
Yeah. Now it does work. It does work when, boom. It does work just like this. I like to put it up against my chest when I do it, and then I can turn. But if this is a free hand, why not use it? I can't really punch him with it. Let me loosen up on that. I'm sorry. I can't really punch him with it because it's way over here, and there's too much to deal with. So just slip that under here and grip it. Now, if you're going to use this one as a punching or trapping or pinching or whatever, then you can release it because I've got this handshake thing here. That's why I like to go under the thumb, because now I've got the thumb. I can actually just keep my fingers open like this. My pinky locks up and my thumb locks up, and I've got what I want. Okay? So this locks up here, like he calls it the handshake, right? Now from here, that's when I punch, step on his foot, hit him in there, grab his groin, rip it off, punch him, do up here, do ikkyos, do a nikyo right here, do a shiho, and do whatever I want at that point. But don't start loosening up on that hand until you get really comfortable with it. So, yes. So those are the techniques you need for your next tip. And you're really close. A couple more classes, and I'll give you some more time to get more comfortable with them and everything. You're doing really, really good with them. So, fantastic. And you're doing really good. Your seos are awesome. You're doing really good for seos too. Like I said, seos aren't any harder than ikkyos. Ikkyos is the first technique that I teach, and seo is the last technique. There's not any real difference. The only real difference is that you can take a fall with an ikkyo just by going down to one knee. You can't do that with the Seiyo. A Seiyo, you go over and you go down like that. And until I'm comfortable that you can do it safely, I'm not gonna have any part of it. That's why I put it last. So, but you're doing fantastic. And I'm actually very glad that I had that issue because getting to train with people that I don't normally get, because I don't get to do Seiyos on a lot of people anymore because I don't have people that can fall like that. So when I first tried it with Steve, I'm like, what are those others? I can't remember. I couldn't honestly remember, so that's why I like to film, because I just go back and look at my film and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. All right, doing fantastic. Rick, fantastic job. Fantastic. You're doing a great job. Doing a really good job.